Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight, we are streaming live on YouTube, bringing you girls varsity hockey, non-conference style, featuring the Sartell Sauk Rapids Stormin' Sabres coming in to take on the Hopkins St. Louis Park Royals. There they have nearly identical records, 2-5-1, the Stormin' Sabres, and the Royals 3-5-1. Last time we were with you for a Hopkins St. Louis Park hockey game, it was against Lakeshore. They tied it 4-4, and since then, about a week and a half ago, the Hopkins Park Royals have been 3-1 on the year. Prior to the last game we were broadcasting, they were 0-4, and they have some exciting young players. 14 players on Hopkins St. Louis Park are in the scoring column, and we're about to begin. They're in orange and blue. And all in dark is Sauk Rapids coming down from Stearns County, Minnesota, about an hour, hour and a half away from St. Louis Park. I'm Robert Christensen, glad you're with us. And St. Louis Park in those nice popsicle-looking uniforms are in their own zone, and they'll be going right to left. And with the puck to lead it off is number 18, that's Louisa Beach. She's got 4 points on the year, 3 goals to go along with 1 assist. And again, just underway, 17 minutes on the clock, period number 1 on a nice early December evening. Great night for hockey on a Friday. Okay, now Hopkins Park in the Stormin' Sabres zone as they take over and they shoot the puck all the way down. That could be icing, and it would be that. That stops the clock, as you can see on your screen, with 16:15 remaining, and that'll bring a face-off for the first time in to the Sartell Sauk Rapids zone, and that'll allow me to bring up their goaltender. That's Abby Massman. Well, there's the goaltender, Helen Sauter, for St. Louis Park. She's got a 3.71 goals against average coming in. And Massman on the other side is a 2.82 goals against average. Okay, now following that faceoff deep in the Sartell zone, puck came all the way back. Now it gets by the defense, and the goaltender, Massman, will have to come out to play it, as she does successfully to the far wing. That's to number 20 for Sartell. That is Braylee Vandenberg, and there are several Vandenbergs on this Sartell Sauk Rapids team. Puck in front, that was Lucy Johnson, backhanded by number 20 for St. Louis Park, Sydney Schwartzentruber. She's got 4 points on the year, and that brings a stoppage, and a face-off will be to Massman's left. As we look at the replay, 2 shots on goal so far for Hopkins Park, and they get a face-off in the offensive zone, played by number 23, Paige Johnson. Puck kept in the zone by Park Hopkins. Number 22 for Sartell, trying to dig it out of the corner. That's Sella Grams, and now they successfully get it to mid-ice. Picked up, though, by number 9, Amelia Harmstrand for the Royals. Now back in the Sartell zone, 22 again, Graham shoots it out to mid-ice, and now it's picked up by number 4, that is Leanna Hess for Park Hopkins. Now into the corner, backhand pass behind the net, no one there immediately, but in the corner, number 5, that is Kothi, gets it, and Hopkins Park failing to clear the zone. Sartell, Sauk Rapids, nice forecheck there. Now they have a shot on goal, intercepted in front by number 23, Paige Johnson. Johnson breaks it out to mid-ice, and she'll shoot it into the zone as they change on the fly. Back to get it for Sartell. Number 22, Grams again. Clearly a stabilizing influence. Shit in front. Nice pass on the interception, and the goal by St. Louis Park Hopkins. Beautifully played, and it looks like it's going to be number 18 credited with the goal. Louisa Beach right there. And the play was made by number 16, Raina Steckline. She's got 5 assists on the year, no goals, and this is why she has so many assists. Look at that beautiful pass, and there was nothing that number 18 could do, Louisa Beach, other than put it in the net. What an assist, though. Louisa Beach just being announced as the goal scorer. She was wide open in front, and Steckline fed her that great pass from the corner. A no-look pass, completely brilliant, 1-0 Park Hopkins leads at home. They've got a 3-1 record in their last 4. And really starting to come into their own. They've got some young, nice talent on this team. Steckline showing her 6th assist on the year. All right, now Lucy Johnson on the offense in the far side. In the corner, pulls up, loses it momentarily. The Stormin' Sabres are their nickname. Combination of Sartell, Sauk Rapids, 2 communities just north of St. Cloud, combining for their hockey team, much like, obviously not much like, the same as St. Louis Park Hopkins. Now the Royals, as they chose the Hopkins mascot rather than St. Louis Park's Orioles. But you gotta love their orange and blue uniforms. And now behind the net with a lot of speed is number 15 for the Royals. That was Cassidy Voigt. Now continuing into the zone, number 19, Lainey Hartley. Now, Stormin' Sabres break out. They have 0 shots on goal so far. We're at the 13-minute mark until right there. They may count that as a shot on goal as the goaltender, Helen Sauter, goes down and smothers that puck, and that will cause a face-off, I think, for the first time tonight in the Royal zone. Face-off will be to Sauter's right. And in to take the draw for St. Louis Park, number 20, Sydney Schwartzentruber against number 6, I believe that was, Cameron Lane for the Sabres. Nice outlet pass and a connect to Lucy Johnson as she brings it across the line. Sabres there to cause some interference, and they do try to clear the puck, but it stays in the zone. In the corner, that's Rowan Jansen. She's got 4 points on the year and deflected in front, and nice save by the goaltender, Massman, for the Sabres. Because it took an I think, foreseen turn there as it came right at the goaltender, and she was able to react quickly and make that save. Now, the Royals, Rowan plays it all the way down, and they're gonna wave off icing at the last minute as the Royals change on the fly. Now coming off the bench, number 11, that was Geyser. Now Geyser at the point plays it over the far boards. Geyser again trying to get it. She gets triple teamed by the Sabres, and the Sabres come away with it. And again, that's number 22, Sella Grams. Very much the big-time defender for the Sabres here on defense. But now the Royals trying to get some more offense. That's number 18 with it. Louisa Beach now out front, wide open in front, wrist shot deflected in front, wide open goal, and a goal. On the rebound, on the near side, number 5 looks like she got it. Ella Cothey was there. There she comes in on the left slot. No one there to guard her, wide open, and she actually was gonna push that puck wide right of the post, and the goaltender, Massman, stuck her leg out there to try to save it, and in actuality, she assisted right there. Look at this great. We got the corner camera tonight. I love it. And no better angle than the corner camera for goals like that. Way to go, Cothey. That photo, that sequence was suitable for framing. Great camera angle. ParkTV 16 Sports. We've got 3 cameras here tonight. All right, now back following the second goal by the Royals. As we approach 11 minutes left to go in period number 1, now at mid-ice. That's number 12 for the Royals. That's Hazel Schenkelberg, I should say, and she is their leading scorer by far. 16 points on the year already, 11 goals to go along with 5 assists. She stood out at that last game that we broadcasted against Lakeshore. And since then, she has exploded in the scoring column, Hazel Schenkelberg. 11 goals, 5 assists, 16 points. And how many games have they played? Just 7. And just a freshman there. So this Royals team is on the upswing. 3-1 in their last 4. You can see the confidence in the way they're skating out there, the way they're playing. So far, things are going their way. Meanwhile, we got a penalty that has come up on Sauk Rapids, number 20, Rayleigh Vandenberg. Cross check is going to be called on Vandenberg. And as I mentioned, there are 3, so I should determine which one. That was on Braley Vandenberg. Then we have a Jalissa Vandenberg, and there's also a Shayla Vandenberg on this Sauk Rapids Sartell team. So meanwhile, the Royals are on the power play as we approach 10 minutes to go in period number 1. They break it out to mid-ice, playing the puck, number 21. That is Casey Hallstrom. Now back into the Royal zone. Nice job on the penalty kill early on here for Sauk Rapids. Now with it is Kothi. Kothi, who got that last goal, now into the zone. They are onside. That's Voigt, number 15 in the corner. Her pass misses the mark, intended for 21, Casey Hellstrom. Now Hellstrom. Lucy Johnson, number 44, in the circle. Cross ring pass. Shot. Fanned on it just slightly there. Now Lucy Johnson with it. Just under a minute to go in the player advantage to St. Louis Park. Now behind the net, number 18 for Sartell. That is Sienna Clark. And now back to play it for the Sabres. Number 10 is Olivia Scheck. Now number 4, Torberg. She breaks it out with a player down, and she'll throw it into the other end, and Hopkins Park will pick it up on the fly. They have 30 seconds to go in the player advantage. They lead 2-0 here as we have approached the halfway point of period number 1. Now skating all the way in the length of the ice, Ella Kothi going for her 2nd consecutive goal. Comes up just short as she approached the goaltender. Now here comes the Sabres as she gets skated off. That was number 13. With the foray, Natalie Steinberg. Now coming out the other way, number 11, that is Geyser for the Royals. Both teams are now at full strength, 8:39 to go, period number 1. Hellstrom plays it in the zone, keeping it there. Now into the corner, Royals come away with it. That's Rowan Jansen. And the puck gets cleared momentarily by Sartell, and it's at mid-ice, picked up by number 11, Geyser. She lost control of the puck. Now it's back behind the net as a result. Picked up by number 9. That's Amelia Harmstrand. She'll get turned back around. Fast-moving first period here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Now Rowan Jansen along the left wing. She'll play it in and go and skate off on the change. Back Massman, the goaltender for Sauk Rapids, stops it momentarily. Picked up by number 18. That's Clark. Now at mid-ice for Sauk Rapids. They still have 0 shots on goal. I just noticed that right now. 7 for the Royals. They are dominating here completely with a 2-goal lead and 7:42 to go in period number 1. All right, now the Royals behind the net. Nice job there playing it to herself. Number 20 was Schwarzentruber. Couldn't quite clear the puck until right then. Now off the bench. Sartell will play it right back into the Royal zone. That was number 10, Olivia Schlecht, I should say, that played that nicely. But meanwhile, the Royals play it back out to mid-ice. That's number 20, Schwarzentruber, in the corner. Schwarzentruber still with it. Gets hung up along the boards behind the net. Now into the corner. Puck in the circle. Geyser still playing it in. Sauk Rapids trying to keep it out of the zone or get it out of the zone. And they are still struggling. Now right here in front, backhand shot saved by Massman. That stops the clock with 6:49 to go. And you could just feel that opportunity coming on as number 16 on the replay. They just kept buzzing and buzzing, and finally she was there. I know she was gonna go to the backhand. I think I called it before she did it. And so did Massman, though, as she slid over nicely, didn't she? Very slow and calmly to make that save. Great job by the goaltender for Sauk Rapids. Sartell now face off to Massman's right, controlled by the Sabres as they try to clear the zone. Kept in along the near boards by the Royals, number 16, Rana Steckline. And they successfully keep it in the zone. 6.5 minutes remaining in period number 1. Now puck played inside, kept in nicely there by Geyser. She is roaming that blue line like like a National Guard border, just keeping that puck in there, and there she is. And now finally, Sartell Sauk Rapids breaks it out, looking for their first shot on net. They'll dump it in. As they were on the ice there, that last line for a sustained period of time, just trying to clear the puck to allow them to change. Now the Royals in their own zone will do the same, or attempt to, that is. That again, Geyser goes for the puck, now comes out, Geyser has it. She'll skate along the near boards, played into the mid zone. Steckline trying to get it, or that was Shorts and Truber. Now they'll regroup to Voigt. Voigt now to number 4, Hess. Hess now back behind the net. She'll set up shop. She gets chased and out of the behind the net, now at mid-ice. Hess gave it up to Voigt. Now Voigt will play it backhanded into the Sabres zone. And the Royals will try to put that oppressive forecheck on. Meanwhile, the Sabres do get it out to mid-ice, and that is number 22, Grams, playing it well now. She'll backhand it ahead. No one there, though, but Royals players. Graham still fighting to keep it in. She does single-handedly, but now she'll skate off, it looks like, to take a break. Coming off the bench, though, for the Sabres, number 23 was Jalen Vanden. Now we got a chance for the Royals on the other end. Suddenly in the quick wrist shot taken by Schenkelberg. Saved by Massman. She finally found herself there, Schenkelberg there, wide open. Here's that corner camera with the best angles in sports right here. Look at that shifty move by Schenkelberg. Wow, does she have talent? All right, now face off to Massman's left, 4:45 to go. You see Johnson behind the net, centering pass. Crowded, too crowded in front. Puck finds its way out to the far side, now in the zone still. Lucy Johnson with a quick wrist shot. And the save again by Massman. That's her 10th shot she's faced. And we have 4:30 to go. Meanwhile, here's that replay. Lucy Johnson all of a sudden saw the opportunity, did not waste any time letting that shot go. He who hesitates is lost. She did not hesitate there at all. Meanwhile, face-off, puck now along the near boards in the Sabres zone. St. Louis Park really dominating here in the first period with approaching 4 minutes to go. Now hung up behind the net. Rowan Jansen finally plays it all the way over. That's Geyser at the point. Playing in now, taking it away. Number 20, Schwartz and Truber. She comes right in on the doorstep. Massman kicks that away with her stick. And the Royals still keeping the pressure on. Coming all the way off for a late change. Steckline, I don't know if she got hurt there. Meanwhile, yeah, the Royals are changing one player at a time, and meanwhile keeping the forecheck on. Usually when there's a change, that gives the other side a chance to come back up the ice, and that is not happening here for the Sabres. Now they finally get some relief at mid-ice. That's number 11 with it, Caitlin Lindberg. She came right in. She was outnumbered on defense, but that was a great effort by her coming right in, and they should count that as a shot on goal. They still show 0 on the board. And now at mid-ice, number 17 for the Royals, that is Cotilla. And now the Sabres bring it in, and I think that's going to be an offside call. It is. That stops the clock with 2 minutes, 56 seconds remaining, and that'll bring a face-off just outside the blue line. Meanwhile, I look at the scoreboard. They're still not crediting. There's our corner camera angle. How cool is that? All right, face-off just outside the blue line. Controlled by the Royals. Number 15, Cassidy Voigt, and a whistle from behind. And appears to be another offside, this time on the Royals. Right here, judge for yourself. Looked like number 13, Taylor Voigt, was just over the line. And now Cassidy Voigt, quick wrist shot, hard off the backboard. She missed wide left. Rebound now along the near board, stays in the zone now, picked up by number 10, that is Schlecht. As she tries to clear, kept in by Voigt. And now finally the puck comes out to mid-ice and back into the Royals zone. Getting there first for the Royals is number 3, Sophie Hashka. Oh my goodness, there was a great opportunity, and what an effort by number 20 for the Sabres. Braylee Vandenberg almost hit number 4, Faith Torberg, for a quick bang-bang shot. That would have changed the mood on the Sabres bench in a heartbeat. They had a great scoring opportunity that went by the wayside. Just missed there. They still show 0 shots on goal on the scoreboard here at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. And maybe that technically wasn't a shot on goal, but it was a great scoring opportunity for the Sabres. So they've got a little life in them on offense. Almost scored right there. That would have cut the deficit in half. And definitely would have given them some momentum going into this first period intermission. Meanwhile, the Royals now back on offense. That is number 21, Casey Hellstrom, all the way behind the net, holds control. Now she plays it back, rebounds it behind the net, off the boards to the near side. Possession up in the air, centering pass. I'm not sure who centered it, but it was right in front, but there were a couple of Sabres there along with just one Royal, and the Sabres got the benefit of that one as now they break it out to mid-ice as we approach 1 minute remaining. Now into the zone again. That is number 22, Sella Grams. Ubiquitous out there everywhere, that is, and now she'll skate off, and now the Royals will get it back behind their own net. That is Geyser. Plays it to the far boards. 46 seconds remaining. At mid-ice, now into the zone. That's Voigt, Cassidy Voigt. Couldn't quite get a handle on it as the Sabres got there to interfere, and now they have it behind their own net with 30 seconds to play in the period. Royals looking for a third goal here late as they put the pressure on. 21 seconds remaining. You can feel it. They want to get that third goal right before the end of the period. Sabres just trying to get off the ice here, down 2. Puck still mired in the zone. St. Louis Park centering pass, couldn't quite connect. Right in front was Schenkelberg, and there is the buzzer signaling the end of period number 1. And after 1 period complete, as we look at this first bang-bang play, and there it was. Oh, she just missed it. That's why there's no shot on goal. She just banned on it. But what a great opportunity, what a great replay. Come on back for period number 2. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. Glad you're with us as we step aside.
Looks like we all made it. But now what?
We lost everything. What are we going to do with no fresh water?
No food.
What are we gonna do with no social media?
Kids aren't the only ones drowning in social media, but teens are definitely the most attached to their phones, which is not all good. Kids who spend too much time texting and posting are more likely to feel isolated and depressed. No one is saying throw your phone away. But once in a while, try actually calling somebody. Talking is even more social than social media. For clues on how to clear your head and brighten your outlook, try visiting one more site, yourlifeyourvoice.org.
Still no service.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on Location. Tonight we are bringing you non-conference girls varsity hockey featuring the Sauk Rapids Sartell Stormin' Sabres coming in from Stearns County, Minnesota to the north, taking on the Hopkins Park Royals. And our score after 1, 2-0, Hopkins Park dominated in period number 1. They had 10 shots on goal, 2 of them went in. Meanwhile, the Sabres had 0 shots on goal, and now we're underway in the second. Park Hopkins in their orange and royal blue uniforms will be going left to right, and that is Hess that plays it into the Sabres zone. And they are back on offense. A fresh 17 minutes on the clock in period number 2. My name is Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us on our broadcast. We're streaming live on YouTube. Hope you're enjoying the entertaining hockey tonight as this Park Hopkins Royals team has really shown significant improvement. They started out 0-4 on the year, and since then they are 3-1-1. And now they're taking on this Sauk Rapids team with a 2-0 lead early in the second period. Now playing at Cassidy Voigt, and they're going to call that offsides as number 18, Beach, tried to hold up just in time and couldn't quite get it, and they whistled it dead. That'll stop the clock here early in the second period. 16:09 remaining. And this Royals team is exciting, and she hasn't scored yet tonight, but number 12, Hazel Schenkelberg, has 16 points, 11 goals in just 8 games to go along with 5 assists. That's a huge pace of scoring. So far, nothing tonight, but they lead 2-0. And now back into the Sabres zone are the Royals. That was Lucy Johnson on the doorstep. Then Geyser took a shot, deflected in front, centering pass in front, shot by Johnson, deflected it into the corner. Now the Royals, Geyser again in front. Trying to reach for it for St. Louis Park was number 20, Schwartz and Truber, and now back at mid-ice is Geyser. So right away here early in the second, the Royals, I should say, putting the pressure on, and now back in their own zone, playing it for St. Louis Park. That's Raina Steiklein. Now back behind, Geyser will get there first for the Royals. Plays it up to Lucy Johnson, kept in nicely by Sauk Rapids is number 18, Sienna Clark. Now there's our corner camera bringing that up close action. The rough and tumble world of girls varsity hockey right up close in our corner camera. Now behind the net, number 26 for Sauk Rapids, that is Shelby Omvig. Trying to clear the puck. The Royals keep it in, though, on that far side nicely. That was Rowan Jansen. She'll skate off for a rest. Now a nice poke check by the Royals. I believe that was number 23, Johnson. It was Hellstrom, excuse me, with that nice poke check as the Royals keep the pressure on in the Sabres zone. Sabres trying to clear it. Still, so far, they show 0 shots on goal, which is pretty close. They might have had one that didn't count. Now right in front, quick wrist shot, hard off the back glass. Number 21, Casey Hellstrom. She's got 2 goals and 2 assists, and she almost had her third right there. That was a huge shot. You could hear the noise off that back glass behind the net, all the way up here at the top of the rafters of the rec center at St. Louis Park. Now a 2-0 break. Will she have enough speed to come in? On Sauter, the pass misses the mark. They didn't even get a shot that time. Oh my goodness, the Sabres had a golden opportunity, and the pass just couldn't quite connect. That tells you how important passing is in hockey. It was intended for Natalie Steinberg. All right now, but a good sign though for the Sabres. They're still only down 2-0. That's their second good scoring opportunity, and now here's a great player for them. That's Stella Grams. I've mentioned her a few times in the first period, and now she comes in with the backhand and a nice save by Sauter. She's not going to have any of it, and now all the way back down on the other end, Schenkelberg tried to take advantage of her speed. She was in front, almost tipped it in on the shot by Cassidy Voigt. Now Voigt again right in front. She gets it poke checked away. And now here come the Sabres as they break out on the near side. They bring it in across the line. That is number 11 with it for the Sabres, Caitlin Lindberg. And now the Royals try to control in their zone, gets poke checked away nicely. And now here come the Sabres with a quick wrist shot, and that gets deflected away. Good defense by the Royals as it gets deflected out of play. That play by number 18 for the Royals, Louisa Beach. But right here in front, just missing, and the wrist shot and the power off that glass, just missing that crossbar. Great hockey action here on ParkTV 16 Sports. All right, now face-off will be to Sauter's left, and they do now reflect 1 shot on goal for the Sabres. And now Lucy Johnson breaks out. She's got two others with her on her left, but good defense by the Sabres in front. And the shot was intended there for number 20, Schwarzentrooper. She couldn't quite deflect it in. Meanwhile, Schwarzentrooper still with it, gets it poke checked away. Kept in, though, at the point by, who was that? Number 24 for the Royals. That was Summer Sear. Now the Sabres back into the zone. Played by Schenkelberg. Or excuse me, that's Lena Hartley on defense in that far corner. Sabres keep it in, right in front of the shot, and the save by Sauter. Now she's getting tested here in the second, but the rebound brings it on Lucy Johnson's stick as she brings it into the Sabres zone. She gets pushed to the side, centering pass, good defense by the Sabres. They were able to mark the centering targets in front there, and they keep the puck to the near side as they try to clear the zone as we're under 12 minutes to go in the second period. And now a whistle will stop play, the referee from mid-ice. As we look at the replay, I'm unsure what that was for. Is there a penalty? I couldn't tell for sure. Offside? Not sure. And no, it's going to be a penalty. Number 44, Lucy Johnson. There she goes. Looking over the bench, I think she's confused. I'm confused, which is not unusual. Let's see if our corner camera can pick up what happened here. There's Lucy. No, Lucy Johnson was on the, oh, there it is. Wow. Checking will be the call, or roughing. Let's see.
Lucy Johnson, 2 minutes for body checking.
Body checking, yeah, 2 minutes for checking. Checking is technically not allowed in girls varsity hockey. You wonder if that should change one day. Now coming in, Grams tries to sneak it behind Sauter. So on the power play here, the Sabres are going to have a chance, and there's their stellar defenseman, number 22, Stella Grams. She's got 3 goals on the year. Clearly a dominant force for the Sabres on both ends of the ice. All right, face-off now to Sauter's left. And I did want to comment on that corner camera view. That showed exactly what the penalty was. What great camera action here on ParkTV 16 Sports. That was brilliant stuff. All right, now back in. Oh my goodness, hard into the boards from behind. No penalty. They're going to call that inadvertent. And the Sauk Rapids player is going to skate right off the ice. She appears to be, oh, she almost goes down going into the boards to add insult to injury. My goodness. Sorry, my attention was drawn away from the play there. My eye was on number 10 here. She went down hard with the push. Both players, she goes in hard, right shoulder. And then as she was skating off, she lost her edge and fell right into the boards where she was getting on the bench there. My goodness, I think she's going to be okay. We'll keep an eye on her. But meanwhile, the play is stopped with 10:52 remaining and a 102-minute advantage still for the Sabres as we look at Schwarzentrooper, number 20, and Hellstrom as they wait for, that is number 33, to do the face-off for the Sabres. That is Abby Swanson. And Sabres looking to get a goal on board here. They've got 55 seconds with a player advantage. Let's see what they can do. Well, they lose the puck there as they try to outlet it. And back behind in her own zone will be, let's see, who is that? That's number 9, Amelia Harmston. And now she'll play it all the way back down. 39 seconds remaining in the player advantage. And they'll have to regroup. And again, that is Celis Grams. Seems like everything doesn't have to go through her. She's just a big-time catalyst for this Sabres team. She's on the ice. Now the player trips in her own zone with 20 seconds remaining, and the Sabres having difficulty getting that puck down the ice to get a scoring opportunity. They got one chance at a rush here with 12 seconds to go, and now that puck misses. And is that going to be icing? And it is. That'll bring the puck back all the way into the Sabres zone. The Stormin' Sabres. We get a good look at number 5 for the Royals. That is Ella Cothey. She's got a goal tonight. The sophomore forward. And they'll set up shop to the left of the goaltender, Abby Massman, as the Sabres win that on the stick of Olivia Johnson for Sabres. Now both teams at full strength with 9:47 to go in the second, but here come the Sabres with a 2-on-1 break and a quick shot and a save by Sauter. That shot was taken by number 6, Cameron Lane. She's got 5 points, 3 goals. Now back the other way, Rowan Jansen on the doorstep, the backhand and the save by Massman. Now back before the net and behind the net as the Royals are looking for more blood here in the second. They got 2 in the first, they're looking for more here. So far, no scoring in the second period. It's number 28. That is Johnson for the Sabres, trying to clear the puck, but not having it is number 5, Ella Kothi. Now in the corner, Geyser, Kothi now. 9 minutes remaining in period number 2, still with the puck. Quick wrist shot, tried to get it on net, deflected in front by number 28, Olivia Johnson. Now around the corner, Sabres still trying to clear. And finally they get the relief there, and now pulling the stick away as playing back and forth. Number 6 was Cameron Lane and number 5, Ella Kothi. If we get a break, I don't know if we can get that on replay, but that was something to watch there. It can get personal out there. It's only temporary though when you play sports. Good sportsmanship, of course, but when you're out there, you're playing hard. And that was an interesting interchange between those 2 players. All right, meanwhile, play continues on with 8:17 to go. St. Louis Park Hopkins trying to clear the zone again. They lead 2-0. And wow, look at the stick handling by number 20, Schwartz, and Truber coming right in. That shot misses. Centering pass in front. There's number 17 with it. That's Cautile. She can't do anything with it. She skates into the corner. Now at the point, number 4, Helmstrom. Harmstrand looking for an angle in the circle. Tough angle pass deflected by Massman. Now back out. Rebound controlled by the Royals. Now behind the net. That's Grams. Grams will try to clear it. 7:40 going left remaining in the second period. And now all the way down the ice. They wave off icing. Getting there first are the Royals. They'll come along the near board. They bank it out to mid-ice. Connects with number 10. That is Amelia Harmston. Now with it, number 23 for the Royals. That is Paige Johnson behind the net. Chasing it for the Royals, Raina Steckline. Puck comes out to the near circle and clearing it nicely for the Sabres was number 13, Natalie Steinberg. She's got 1 point, a goal, and no assists on the year. Now back into the zone, that's Cassidy Boyd. Backhand pass to the near side to number 18. That is Beach. Now behind the net, Grams, and now smothering the puck wisely, the goaltender for the Sabres, Abby Massman, makes a wise decision there. She's faced 15 shots so far tonight, and let's go to the replay here. And that was Hazel Schenkelberg just trying to work that puck up towards the goal crease, and Massman thought the better of it and said, I'm just gonna smother this puck and stop things for a moment. Face off now to her left, and Steckelberg. Boy, she is one good player out there. You can just see it with that wrist shot. And now the puck rebounds all the way back into the Royal zone. They get there first. Playing it along the boards, trying to clear it as the Sabres try to keep it in. They've got 4 shots credited to them thus far in the match. We are approaching the 6-minute mark remaining. Now Schenkelberg, here she comes. Tried to backhand it, a centering pass, got hung up on the net. Puck though still in the corner. Now getting there first is Louisa Beach for the Royals. Beach now tried to get it away, and the Sabres play it all the way back out to mid-ice along the boards. Now with it is number 4 for St. Louis Park, Leanna Hess. Hess now at mid-ice, across the line. Nobody's stopping her. Now Schenkelberg is with her. Schenkelberg, another centering pass, hits the behind the net. She's tried that a couple times. She goes down as she and the defensemen are going back and forth. That puck gets deflected into the sideboards, trying to clear. Hess can't keep it in. Now skating after it, and there's going to be a trip, and Hess is going to go for tripping, and there's the whistle as the Royals player, number 24, touches it. And right there, the corner camera, you can't escape it. down she goes. There's the penalty. There's the call. What great camera angle that is. And now a chance for the Sabres. You know, despite the Royals dominating, they're only up 2 goals here. And if the Sabres can muster a goal here, they're in this thing. They still are in this thing. There now with our corner camera, the face-off to the right of Sauter. Great opportunity here if you're a Sabres fan joining us on ParkTV 16 Sports. The Stormin' Sabres have a chance here. All right, here they have the puck. Quick wrist shot and a goal! There it is! Number 11 for the Stormin' Sabres, Caitlin Lindberg. It's gonna be her first of the year. And that puck goal score right there, just, it was a little huff to handle and it just topped her stick through the 5-hole. And number 11 for Sartell Sauk Rapids answers back on the power play right here on the corner camera angle. There's the wrist shot. And it just sort of got by her. 2-1 our score. Don't go anywhere. Hold your tickets. The Stormin' Sabres have answered back on just their 5th shot on goal. They just are down 2-1 here. And now we're gonna have another penalty, and that is gonna be a cross-check against the Sabres, I believe. It is number 13, Natalie Steinberg, gonna hit the cooler here, and now the corner camera, you can't escape the penalties here, there, ooh. You know, from our angle, it didn't appear that it was, there she's got a smile. Doesn't look like she thinks she's innocent. And you can see the motion from our angle, but you can't, it didn't look like she hit her that hard, but it was right in front of the official, and it certainly looked like a cross check. So good call by the officials. All right, now the chance for the Royals to answer right back. You gotta believe they don't feel comfortable with a 1-goal lead. And both these teams came in with nearly identical records, didn't they? St. Louis Park Hopkins 3-5-1. Sartell, they came in 2-5-1. And now the puck at mid-ice is under 5 minutes to play as we approach the 4-minute mark. Geyser now skates in, around. They still have the player advantage for another minute 15 in front. Shot by Schenkelberg, gets deflected up and out of play behind the net. That'll bring a face-off to the left of Abby Massman as you see the replay and the deflection out of play. Clock stopped with 4:11 to go. All right, now here we go. Face off. Controlled by the Royals in the corner. Geyser, centering pass. Oh, right in front. Geyser almost got that in between 3 Sabres defenders. Now right there, Schenkelberg. Quick pass to the point, and did it stay in? No, Schenkelberg will have to play it back out as the Royals get back on side. 50 seconds remaining in the player advantage, and a whistle. And is that an offside? Must have been. That's the only thing I can imagine it would be, and that's what it is. Face-off now outside the blue line. 3:47 to go here. 48 seconds on the player advantage. Here's the replay. Schenkelberg brings it in. Whoa. I'm not sure that was offside. It was close. That I'm sure of. All right, now puck back behind the Royal zone. They have 37 seconds in the player advantage. They haven't done a lot with it, as the Stormin' Sabres have been playing well. Now here comes Stella Grams into the zone, taken away quickly though by number 5, Ella Cothey. Here comes Cothey with a head of steam, trying to swarm through the defense as she does. Coming right through, couldn't get by number 26 though, could she? That was Shella Omvig playing great penalty kill defense there with 10 seconds remaining, and that should kill it off as number 4. For the Sabres, Faith Torberg, make sure of that. 3 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Outlet pass, and now both teams at full strength. But this is going to be a power play rush right here. The wrist shot off the back glass, taken by number 18, Louisa Beach. Now finally, are the Sabres at full strength. And now they have maybe a mini breakaway. It's going to be how fast it is. Coming on the left side is Casey Hellstrom to try to stop it. And right on the doorstep, the puck just slides through the crease. And a golden opportunity for the Sabres goes by the wayside to tie this game up. Stops the clock right here. Our corner camera right in front. And just couldn't quite get the puck over to her backhand side to take that shot, and also great pressure from behind by the Royals. Impacted that defense, and now the clock is stopped. With 2:35 remaining, both teams at full strength. There's our corner camera. You can see the players by the Orioles bench. They're all standing, very engaged. They're 3-1 in their last 4. Having a great year, these Royals, so far early on. Glad to be here bringing it to you on ParkTV 16 Sports. And they win the face-off, breaking out from her own zone is number 18, Louisa Peach. Oh, we had another penalty. I didn't even notice that. How did I miss that? So another 2 minutes for cross-checking. So there are double minors. I didn't even catch that. Can't believe that. All right, well, that I didn't catch. That I did catch, the wrist shot by Geyser. So we have offsetting minor penalties. Number 5 for the Royals is in the box, Ella Cothi. And I think number 13, Natalie Steinberg, as we look at that replay. So both teams at full strength is the net of it all. And we have 2:08 remaining, and our score remains 2-1. The only goal this game, this period, is by the Sabres as they cut the lead 2-1. And they are hanging in there against the Park Hopkins Royals. Beach now, backhand, comes in. Tried to go back to the forehand as she went down into the crease. Great hockey action right there. There's some great talent on this Royals team. They just haven't been able to connect. The Sabres have been playing very good defense, obviously, only allowing the 2 goals despite facing 18 shots on goal. All right, minute 35 to go. Centering pass by the Sabres, number 27, Shayla Vandenberg. No one there but Royals. Now back into the corner as the Royals try to get control of it. And that is Schenkelberg. You gotta think she's been itching to get on the scoreboard. She's got 16 points on the year in 8 games. She's averaging 2 a game. She's got none tonight. Hess now tried to thread the needle between those 2 defensemen. Couldn't quite get it as it was poke-checked away. And now here comes again Grams, number 22, Stella Grams. Loses control of the puck. Royals take over with under a minute to go now in the second period. Puck played now along the boards. The give and go. Couldn't quite get the wrist shot on it. Was number 11, Caitlin Lindberg. Now back at center ice is Voigt, number 13, Taylor Voigt. Not to be confused with her sister Cassidy, who's number 15. Now 32 seconds remaining as the Sabres play it in, and they'll change for this final stanza of period number 2. Royals will break out. They got one more rush in them here in the second period. Playing it ahead, number 3 was Sophia Hotchka. Now into the zone with 15 seconds remaining. Back the other way. Here come the Sabres. They've got 3-on-3. Coming right in, trying to split the defense, and down with the pad save was Sauter. 4 seconds remaining as the Sabres are putting the pressure on. Now Lucy Johnson breaks away, and she's going to run out of time as Massman puts the stick on that final long shot from mid-ice by Johnson. And that is the end of period number 2. Our score, 2-1. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Stay with us for period number 3 as we step aside.
If you do not contact us, your account will be deactivated.
Scammers are aggressive when they contact a potential victim. Social Security Administration employees will never threaten you for information or promise benefits in exchange for information. In those cases, the call is fraudulent and you should just hang up. Don't provide any personal or financial information to these thieves. call the Social Security Fraud Hotline at 1-800-269-0271.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on Location. We are streaming live on YouTube, bringing you girls non-conference varsity hockey with our corner camera as we begin the third period, and both teams huddling for their final comments to each other. And we are in a tight contest here as the Royals Hopkins Park girls hockey team got off to a 2-0 lead in period number 1. They've been dominating on shots on goal, 19-5 so far. But the Sartell Sauk Rapids Stormin' Sabres got on the board late in the second and tallied their first goal. We're at 2-1 here in the third. It could be anybody's game. Next goal will be pivotal in my estimation. And now the Royals in their orange and royal blue will be going right to left. Sauter in net. She's only given up the 1 goal on 5 shots. Meanwhile, the Sabres looking to find another goal. And there's a quick shot there, kind of a random shot from the point. Now the rebound in the far circle, and that goal attempt was taken by number 23, Jalissa Vandenberg. One of 3 Vandenbergs on this Sartell Sauk Rapids team. And now puck back into their zone as they clear it to mid-ice. Fresh sheet of ice here at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. And now behind the net for the Royals, number 16, Raina Steckline. She has an assist early on, and now Schenkelberg. Haven't heard from her all night long. She's their leading scorer by far with 16 points, 11 goals, 5 assists. I've mentioned it a few times already tonight. And I look for her to try to get a goal here early in the third to take control. And now an icing is going to be called against the Stormin' Sabres. That stops the clock with 15:56 remaining and brings it all the way back down into their zone. And we'll start again down there to the right of goaltender Abby Massman. And there's our corner camera. Might be one of my favorite things in life, the corner camera view. All right, now in the corner. And the corner camera. Behind the net, centering it, gets blocked in front. And the goal, it did not get blocked in front. Steckline comes in. Or no, that was Sydney Schwartzentruber on the rebound, the pass. So who made this happen? Cassidy Voigt put it in there. Spans on it, then with the backhand was number 20, Schwartzentruber. Sydney gets her 4th goal of the year. The corner camera tells all right here. Centering pass, then Voigt couldn't get it, and there was Steckline with the backhander. Gets it over that left outstretched pad by Abby Massman, and just what the Royals needed at home was to get that 3rd goal early in the 3rd period. Meanwhile, Schwartzentruber from Rowan Jansen. She made it happen. I thought that was Voigt, but it was Rowan Jansen on the assist who had all the hustle that made that goal possible. Great job by Jansen. I saw the 5 and I thought it was Cassidy Voigt, but it was Rowan Jansen that made that one happen. Steckline finished it off. All right, now again, 3-1 our scores. We approach the 15-minute mark. Now with the puck, number 16 for the Royals, Raina Steckline. Now back into the Sabre zone, and the quick wrist shot taken by number 5, Kothi. Unable to handle it was Massman. The puck plays on all the way back into the Royals zone as we're under 15 to go in the match. And a 2-goal lead for the Royals. Now Kothi spinning back and forth with that great stick handling ability. Now playing it, number 23 is Paige Johnson. And right on the doorstep, and the wrist shot by number 9, Amelia Harmston. Again, the corner camera, best angle in sports, right there. Look at her lean into that wrist shot. And that's gonna bring a face-off to the right of Abby Massman. And puck controlled, still up in the air, and it's played out by the Sabres to the far boards on the stick of number 23, Jalissa Vandenberg. Now into the Royals zone. As the Sabres now are going to have to pick up the pace on offense, down 2, and there's a quick shot taken by number 23, Jalissa Vandenberg. Hard off the boards to the right of goaltender Sauter for the Royals. Now into the corner, centering pass by number 11, Caitlin Lindberg. As the Royals play it out along the boards, there's Schenkelberg. Awful quiet tonight. The Storm and Sabres have done a great job keeping her quiet on the scoring end tonight. And now that puck dribbles all the way back to Abby Massman as she decides to smother it with the left-handed glove. That stops the clock with 13:56 remaining. And that last scoring opportunity, that hard wrist shot taken by Cothy. Now face off to Abby Massman's right, controlled by the Royals. Number 24 at the top of the circle with Summer Sur. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. It's S-E-U-R-E-R, Sur, or Sur, but I have the feeling it's more Sur. All right, now the Royals, 24 is Sur behind the net. Perfect timing there. Now Lucy Johnson plays it to mid-ice. Puck comes ahead, deflected by Rowan Jansen. Now the Sabres play it towards the blue line and work it into the Royal zone. And now there's going to be a whistle as Schwarzenstruber hits the ice. And it's going to be an offside on the Storm and Sabres. That stops the clock with 13:25 to go. Face off just outside the blue line. Schwarzenstruber, number 20, against number 20 for the Sabres, Braylee Vandenberg. Now puck in the zone, kept in by Steckline. And Rowan Jansen now can't quite get a handle on it as it comes all the way to the near corner. Lucy Johnson there for the Royals, along with number 33 for the Storm and Sabres, Abby Swanson. Puck still mired in the corner as we reach the 13-minute mark in the match. Sabres looking to get some offense as the puck is deep in their own zone. Not what they need right now. Now right at the top, Geyser with a shot. That goes wide right as she takes a hit, just as she let that go. Now puck into the circle. Sabres looking to get a handle on it. They lose it. That outlet pass. Now the backhand goes right across the crease. No one home. Goal for the Royals to take advantage of that shot. Now in the corner. Steckline. Spin. Centering pass. Deflected. Stays in the corner. Sabres still looking to get some traction as they do break it out with a nice outlet pass ahead to number 4, Faith Torberg. She comes in one-on-one. Gets taken down by Steckline, and she's going to go. Number 16, Raina Steckline, is going to go to the box, and that's going to give the Sartell Sauk Rapids Stormin' Sabres a chance here to cut the lead again to 1 as we look at here. I'm not sure, yeah, that's going to be a trip maybe. She kind of did lift her right leg there. And that looks like a good call to me. So 2 minutes. Here's what the call is going to be.
Raina Steckline, 2 minutes for holding.
Holding is going to be the call. Oh, and there's the goal on the rebound. I had a perfect angle of it, as did our camera. Number 4 on the rebound, just like that. Faith Torberg. That's going to be her 4th goal of the year to go along with 4 assists. Here's the corner camera with the great angle, and there is the rebound. Number 4, Faith Torberg. Who made that happen? There was at the top of the key, of course, it was number 22, Stella Graham. She might get the assist, and what a sharp shot that was. And much deserved with her to take that. What is that? Like a gun thing, right? Or a belt. Beautiful goal by the Storm and Sabres, and they're now within 1 with under 12 to go in the match. Assists are going to go to Cameron Lane and Celegrams. 4:59 is the time of the goal in the 3rd period, and now it's just a 1-goal game here. The Royals coming right in, and they answer right back. What a goal from the circle, coming streaming in on her own on the right side was the Royals' number 4. That is Hess, and here's the corner camera. Look at that, she just caught it inside the net. She's gonna wanna frame that and put it on her wall. And she needs that corner camera angle. As number 4, Leanna Hess. That's her first goal of the year to go along with 2 assists. That gives her 3 points. It was a little bit of a bobble, but she found it in there. And what a great feeling that is, as she puts the Royals right back up 4-2. And what a great response from the Royals after the Sabres got that goal to cut it to 1. It's nothing more than a heartbreaker there if you're a Sabres fan. When you cut it to 1 like that and you're getting dominated on shots on goal, and then right like that, the Royals go right back up by 2. Sabres looking for a penalty on that last sequence there. But meanwhile, here is the wrist shot and the pad save by Massman as Kothi tried to tally another one, and now the puck comes all the way back down the length of the ice, and that will be an icing call. There's the other great scoring opportunity and the great pad save, although she gave up a plum rebound, no one there to take advantage for the Royals. And now a face-off to Abby Massman. Great hockey action here on ParkTV 16 Sports on a beautiful early December, warmer December night here on Friday. 40 degrees on the weekend here in Minnesota. We'll take that. Nice and cozy here at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park as our Royals lead by 2, 4-2. They're going for their 4th win in the last 5 games. Now they keep it in at the point. That was number 24, Summer Sur. Now in the corner, the Royals. We'll see now if the Sauk Rapids Sartell team can find some energy to get right back in this centering pass, and fanning on it right in front was number 18, Louisa Beach. Another scoring opportunity goes by the wayside for the Royals. They now have 27 shots on goal. Meanwhile, the Storm and Sabres only 6, but they've got 2 goals. That's a great percentage, right? What is that, a third? I'm not a math major, but 33% scoring, that's pretty good. The thing is, they need more shots on goal with that percentage, don't they? Okay, now back. Play continues on. Under 10 minutes to go. Wrist shot. Wide open and a goal! Don't go anywhere. Number 19, Ella Jozamp. Her first goal of the year. And that was a nifty wrist shot. She was so wide open and was tipped in front by number 4. It may have been Faith Torborg, but getting the congratulation is that young woman right there. Look at the wrist shot and the corner camera again. I don't think it got tipped. Brilliant shot by the Storm and Sabres, and they're right back in this down 1 with 9:39 to go in the 3rd. Jozamp gets credit for the goal. Assist to Caitlin Lindbergh. 4-3 our score. The Storm and Sabres have 3 goals on 7 shots. Nearly a 50% scoring percentage. My goodness. Now Johnson, shot blocked in front by Abby Massman. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be great, exciting hockey for the next 9 minutes. Right in front, the backhand gets deflected into the far corner as the Sabres do clear it. Boy, they've got to be feeling the momentum here after that last goal. They came in 2-5-1 on the year. St. Louis Park, Hopkins 3-5-1. Both trying to get to that 500 mark in the win-loss column. Both could use a win here tonight. Now in front, the Royals keeping the pressure on as we approach 8.5 minutes to go. Now number 20 with it, Sydney Schwartzentruber. She gets hung up as they keep her in the corner. Now Hess with the backhand at the circle, trying to get around the defenders. Loses control of the puck and it gets pushed out to mid-ice. Lucy Johnson quickly there, plays it. Now intercepted by 33, Abby Swanson. She comes along the near boards. Getting there, though, on defense for the Royals, number 9, Amelia Harmston. Now Lucy Johnson backhands it. She frees herself. She's got a 2-on-1. On the left is Rowan Jansen. And the pass and the shot, and Massman makes the save. And that stops the clock. with 7:56 to go. I wasn't kidding. You were going to see great hockey action. There was Jansen with her stick on the ice where she needs it. And Massman, great instincts in nets as she pulled herself over to the right and just guarded that right post. She saw the pass, came right over, tried to get it with her stick, knew she couldn't, and just held her ground and denied Jansen that 5th goal for the Royals. All right, play back underway. Massman face off to her right, controlled by number 11 for the Storm and Sabres, Caitlin Lindberg. She has one of the 3 goals for the Storm and Sabres. Can you believe they only have 7 shots on goal credited on the scoreboard? What an amazing stat. Now the Royals, number 17 with it. Sophia Cotilla. And that puck gets played back in, and the Storm and Sabres now, they've got 7 minutes, 20 seconds left to tie it up. Intercepted in the zone, the turnover. Now with it, number 17, Cotilla. She gets played there, centering pass in front. Voigt, and oh, it was right off the post. I thought it was in. And how that puck did not go in, I don't know. Now with it, Steckline plays it now in front, the backhand, and the save by Massman, and the puck comes out, and play continues on with under 7 to go. Sabres, great hockey action. Best of the night right here, these last 7 minutes. And now the puck at neutral ice. Geyser plays it along the boards to the near side at mid-ice to Steckline. Steckline trying to get a handle on it. Playing her on defense was Aubrey Smith for the Storm and Sabres, and now here comes Sella Grams with a head of steam from the defense all the way into the offensive zone. She's still fighting for it behind the net. Grams, number 22, stands above all there. Now in front in that centering pass, misses the mark. Now with the wrist shot fanning on it. Now here come the Royals as they break it out. Nice outlet pass ahead to number 5. That is Kothi. Comes in, quick wrist shot. That deflects off the goaltender into the far corner as we approach 6 minutes to go in period number 3. Sella Grams tries to clear the puck, kept in nicely by number 4. That was Hess at the point. That puck goes by the wayside now to the near side on the net. Royals keep it in. That's 23. Paige Johnson. Now, Kothi with behind the back, tried to get it. Now the Sabres trying to clear the puck as the Royals are putting relentless pressure. Now, top of the circle, a quick shot, left pad save, rebound out in front, puck still alive. Now at the point, quick wrist shot, no, slap shot by Kothi. That's sticked away by Massman, the goaltender for the Storm and Sabres. As we approach 5 minutes remaining, that's been a minute and a half of pure pressure by the Royals, and the Storm and Sabres withstand it, and they dump the puck in. They don't get the icing call, thankfully for them, as they change on the fly, and a much-needed change they had coming. That shift was at least 2 minutes, very long in hockey. All right, now at the top of the point, Royals keep it in, taken away by number 4. That is Torborg. She's got a goal tonight as well. Now into the corner. Storm and Sabres break it out. Nice outlet pass to Swanson for them. Now with it, number 4, that's Torborg. Into the Royal zone. Looking to tie it up as we approach the 4.5-minute mark. Right on the doorstep, and they do it! Number 20, Braylee Vandenberg. Short sides, Sauter, and ties it up at 4 with 4:32 to go. She came away with it from the side boards and just went right side, caught Sauter leaning just a little to her right. She showed good instincts and deposited it into the back of the net. Here's the corner camera view. Bang. Boy, she took just a little bit off of it. Almost, you could just see, she let her wrist go a little weaker and just took a little bit off of it. I think that sent the timing off the goaltender Sauter, and so with 4.5 minutes to go, we're tied at 4. And now it is a 50% scoring rate for the Storm and Sabres. They've got 4 goals on 4 shots, on 8 shots. That's got to be some sort of record in a hockey game. I've got to believe that. All right, now here comes Rowan Jansen trying to end this thing with 4 minutes to go. And if they don't score, if neither team scores, we're going to go to overtime, and right there in front, Lucy Johnson can't get it to go as it deflects into the near corner. 4 minutes exactly. Now at the top, wrist shot by Steckline gets blocked. She gets her stick back on it, dumps the puck into the corner. And it comes all the way out to neutral ice, and there to pick it up is Hess. Quickly now to Lucy Johnson at mid-ice as they try to catch the Stormin' Sabres on the change. Coming right in, Lucy Johnson showing great agility there. Her centering pass gets hung up, and now here come the Stormin' Sabres. Abby Swanson showing great stick work and agility at mid-ice, but only to be taken away by number 20, Schortentruber, for the Royals, and they dump it in with 3:24 to go in regulation. Boy, you never would have seen this coming with the number of shots on goal. 32 for the Royals at this point, 8 for the Stormin' Sabres. Now they take the puck and they play it around the near boards. Tried to keep it in was number 9, Amelia Harmston. Now here come the Sabres, number 20. That is Braylee Vandenberg, who just got that tying goal a few minutes ago. Now under 3 to play. Stormin' Sabres played out to mid-ice. With it, number 20, that is Braylee Vandenberg coming right in on Sauter, and this time she makes sure she smothers that puck, and that'll stop the clock with 2:49 remaining in this 4-4 match. Sartell, Sauk Rapids coming in from mid-Minnesota out of the Central Lakes Conference. And now the face-off in the Royal zone, controlled by the Royals. Now back into the Stormin' Sabres zone. That's number 5, Kothe. She gives up the puck, though, to the Sabres. Number 18, that's Sienna Clark. Now Sella Grams will play it behind the net as she tries to play it to the near boards to number 11, Caitlin Lindberg. And now they do get it out to mid-ice briefly. And still up in the air is number 23 for the Royals. That's Johnson. She plays it right back into the Sabres zone with 2:11 to go in the match. Now the Royals take it right back. Quick wrist shot, puck loose in front. Nobody there but Sabres as Graham will just play it right back to her goaltender. Always a dangerous move there too. Massman smothers it. But here was the interception by number 5, Kothe, with a big-time wrist shot, a knuckleball of a puck. You could see it flipping and flopping in the air there, and that did cause goaltender Abby Massman difficulty in handling it and gave up a plum rebound, but nobody there for the Royals to take advantage. Now under 2 to go in the match as the Stormin' Sabres put the pressure on, trying to get another quick goal here to sneak out of here with a victory on the road, having been down the whole match until just recently. Now at the top, and it gets by Hallston, and that's going to send them back with 1:34 to go. Abby Swanson quickly, though, to put the pressure on, and now the interception and the offside. You can see right there as the puck was intercepted by Braylee Vandenberg and caught in the zone was Swanson, and that drew the whistle and stops the clock with 1:29 remaining. Face-off just outside the Royal zone. What a match this has been. Unlike any I've ever seen. 4 goals on 8 shots. I don't think I'll forget that anytime soon. All right, now Stormin' Sabres behind in their own zone. Schenkelberg, haven't heard from her at all night long. Could this be the time as she takes the puck, couldn't get anything on it? She got it in front of the goal with 1:03 to go, and they're going to count it. Cassidy Boyd, I think, got the rebound, and I think Schenkelberg's going to get the assist. Just as I was saying it. No, Louisa Beach looks like she's going to take credit. There she was. It was Beach. She just fought away with it and poked at it, and in it goes. And now timeout taken by Sartell. But I think Schenkelberg is going to get credit. She's the one that got the puck in front of the net. And then it was Louisa Beach with the backhand. Then the puck was loose. Massman couldn't reach it. And she poked it in for the goal. And a 5-4 lead with 1:03 to go. What a clutch play by the St. Louis Park Royals. You can see the thumbs up from the coaches on the bench there. They are feeling it. 3-1 their last 4 games. They're going to be 4-1, and I've been doing their games now for several years, and this is the best St. Louis Park Hopkins Royals girls team I've seen in my time here. I have to say, they are really exciting to watch, and their record is starting to speak for itself as they're going to win their 4th and their last 5 if they can hold on here for another minute and 3. As we look at their upcoming schedule, they're going to play a school northern tier, then Moose Lake area, North Wright County. They got home games coming up here before the Christmas break. Then at Anoka, look at all the games they have, and then a little bit of a Christmas break, then visitation. So exciting year ahead here for the Hopkins Royals girls team, but first they need to hold on here tonight. They got a minute and 3 to go. Let's see if they pull the goalie. We'll keep an eye on Massman as they control the initial faceoff. Under a minute to go now. And Massman is poking out, and the Royals can keep it in. That's Lucy Johnson. Now she's got a chance here for the Orioles. As the Sabres are going to look to try to get one more rush here. And the Royals are content just to let that clock go. Rowan Jansen centering pass. No, they're looking for more goals. Now the Sabres break out with it. Oh, they almost had the connect there, but couldn't quite. Abby Swanson, and that allowed the Royals to play it right back into the zone. Now they get it out again, and they're at the blue line to keep it in is number 9. That is Harmston. 16 seconds remaining, and that shot goes out of play. And that stops the clock with 14.1 seconds remaining. What a match this has been. And it's not quite over yet. Face off in the Storm and Sabres zone. What a great match this has been. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. As we look at our corner camera, we had 3 cameras here. A+ hockey coverage. Okay. Face off, 10 seconds remaining. Royals get it back in there, and that should do it. Sabres are not going to get a chance to rush the puck. There it is, final seconds, and there is the buzzer, and the Royals have won their 4th in 5 games. They improved their conference record to 4-5-1. Sartell Sauk Rapids falls to 2-6-1. So for Paul Broden, our producer, everyone connected with our production here at ParkTV 16 Sports, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.